Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jordan Fisher.
I'm Tim Hatman.
I'm Cypher PK, and this is the May Contain
Action podcast.
Available on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and more.
Hello, everyone. Listeners, viewers, everyone. Welcome to the May Contain Action podcast, where your two favorite content creators talk content, pop culture, gaming, and other important subjects. I am your lovely host numero one, Paul, aka ActionJaxon. I am joined occasionally when he can pull time away from his team, pitching for the Minnesota Twins, future Hall of Famer and host number 2, Trevor May.
I've literally been on every episode. So
I
occasionally every single time.
I know, but I just feel like you're not as committed to the team as you are to this podcast. So I just felt like I wanted to make that distinction.
Don't tell them that. This is a secret between you, me, and thousands of other people. Yes. I wish it was full time.
No one on your team listens to the podcast. That's 100%.
Yeah, right. You're so correct.
True. Well, today we have a very, very special guest, YouTuber, fellow giant, I'm not huge. I'm very average.
A giant. I wrote it.
A very giant man, and our favorite chopper gunner pilot, NoahJ456.
I decided to do my own walk-up music just so you didn't have to get the copyrighted version to get it claimed and everything. I'm just looking out for you guys on this one. So
Nice.
Yeah,
we made it. We made it.
We really did it.
Still might. Jordan Fisher actually got someone DMCA'd because he sang a song so well.
Dude, that is
what?
If there's one man who could do it, it's him.
Yeah, he did it to Courage.
That's actually amazing. I know.
Like, stop singing so good. You're DMCAing all my videos.
You just sing off note one time. Just one time. So it throws it off. Yeah. Well, no, we're glad to have you on the podcast. Thanks so much for being a part of it.
Super excited to be here. This is I think my second podcast I've ever been on, so this is still new territory for me. I'm excited.
Yes. Getting everyone so early, it's great. There's gonna be podcasts left, right, and center soon, so I'm glad we're getting in early.
There already are, dude. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
It's a good thing we're here first, like Apple. Put down our roots. Really control our roots.
Get destroyed by Microsoft for 10 years and then just come out of the ashes like a phoenix, dude.
That's right. I'm going to leave for a bit, start another podcast. It's not going to be as successful, but then you'll beg me to come back. Then I'll come back and we'll have our golden years. I'll make
and
the iPod.
Ashton Kutcher will play me in a movie. Totally.
Right. I'm already excited for the future.
It's American dream. Truly.
God, it's so good. Well, no, we want to get to know you on the podcast. We want to understand a little bit about your story. You as a content creator, where you come from. The first thing we like to get started with is the most obvious, and that is your name. It is highly specific yet very random.
Yes, both of those things.
Where did your name originate?
So it's a really lame story, but it's also very true. My first online name ever of all time was Agent Gopher. It was back in 2004. UT 2004 came out, Unreal Tournament, and I thought gophers were a pretty cool animal, so went with that. But the only problem was I sounded like a gopher in 2004. Like I had that real squeaky, high pitched voice. It hasn't got much better over the years, but sure. I decided that I needed a change, and one of my friends' names on Xbox that I knew in real life, his was Nick5959. So I was like, hey, I just want to make mine my name, So I started up the Xbox, put in Noah J. That was taken. NoahJ123. That was taken. 456 worked. I hit enter, and I guess it's history since then. Not the best history, but history nonetheless.
So just let me get this straight. The meme I said, was 123 already taken? I say it all the time when all the numbers. That's literally what you did.
That is spot on the money. Exactly what happened.
That meme never works. It worked.
It actually worked.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are, NoahJ456? Okay. You think that's really gonna get you famous, dude?
And now I'm stuck with it forever. I have to be with one of 3 people who like actually decently made it on YouTube and has numbers in their name still. It's me and Vicstar. Those are the 2. Vicstar 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you
start taking 2, man.
apparently. I
Awesome.
have you ever come across NoahJ123?
I wish I could one of these days, or even better, the original Noah J, because I'd like to have a word with him. Noah J on
What's he
Xbox.
doing in his life?
Yeah, where's he at?
Probably nothing.
What's he playing? Is he even gaming anymore? He probably has a kid, 12 kids, a wife.
Oh yeah, he's probably an
He's living
assistant
his life.
manager at Home Depot.
His life's totally ruined now.
I could have used that name, man. Come on.
You could have. This guy's walking around. Noah J. Love that. All right, so NoahJ456, a beautifully told story about the genesis of a really unique and beautiful name. Thank you.
What if he told us that he's like, yeah, so Noah J isn't even my name. I just liked the name Noah, and
Really
and then
like
it was
numbers.
taken. My best friend in middle school, his name was Noah.
Does anyone like the name Noah? You know what I mean?
I will say it is really nice being known like as the same name as your real life name, because when people like meet you, say hi, whatever, it's really nice for them to not be like, hey, Demon Slayer 69, what's up, man? Like, love your videos, just out in public. That would be not ideal.
Can
no one
confirm.
wants to be outed as a gamer in public. That'd be
right.
That'd be horrible.
I could be any Noah, you know?
Exactly. I really feel like Agent Gopher was a missed opportunity.
I
To be
no
honest.
joke, if I could do it over again, I would keep Agent Gopher. I think it's such a cool name to this day.
So good of a name.
That Agent Gopher has just variety strategy game streamer just written all over it.
Just everything.
Yeah, you just play Civilization 5 only. Just all day. No offense to anyone who plays those things. Just I don't know why. Just
What was that ragdoll game that like you were on a motorcycle for all the time? What was that? The motorcycle ragdoll game.
Trials?
Human Fall Flat? Oh, Trials.
Yeah. Agent Gopher plays Trials a lot. Yeah. 100%.
Wow. Straightforward. Okay, well. No, so just first question, this is important. How many years have you been playing video games, would you say? In your life?
Oh God, this is gonna make me feel really, really old. So my first online game ever was that Unreal Tournament I talked about.
Of course.
And then at the same time started playing RuneScape. No, actually I lied. RuneScape was my first, because I remember before I had internet, I had to go to my grandma's house to play RuneScape on her computer. I would beg my mom to drive me over there on like Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Your grandma had internet before your mom?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Clarifying.
Also, fun fact, we didn't have cable my entire life until I moved out to college. My family got cable after we moved out. So all the Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, like all the shows that everyone had growing up on Disney Channel, I could not tell you 3 things about any of them, including SpongeBob. Nothing.
How old are you?
I know
now?
nothing. I am 25, which is sad.
Okay. All right. That makes
Sweet Life
sense.
Zack and Cody's still too young for me.
I was like, what?
Yeah, like, yeah, Rocko's Modern Life. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I totally know what you mean. That's crazy. So okay, now I'm starting to think. See, so I want to know about fast food.
Yes,
Trevor going
those 2
off
things could be
script here.
related.
No, I was asking how long, because okay, so here's the context.
I can't
I
wait
know
to hear
so
the
many
context.
people who have fast food attached to their life as a gamer, like going to grab the Taco Bell and then I'm gonna go play X game for the next 6 hours, like, or I'm taking a break just to run down to get some food really quick and come back. Like, so many people have like, oh, there was an Arby's by my house, oh, there was a Taco Bell by my house, but you just said you didn't have cable, and I'm thinking that you ate in your house a lot.
My mom did cook a lot. However, the optimal fast food place growing up for me was Sonic.
Okay. For Sonic. Really?
Yeah.
Did you have a drink? Did you have like a one of those freezy drinks that you love? I mean,
Yes, the
what was it?
cherry limeade half ice, because they always put too much ice in the cup
Every time.
Don't get that much drink. So
It's
half
like-
ice, cherry limeade.
Who are you working for? I understand that they pay your bills, but are you really going to get that much off your paycheck because you put like half ice in a cup?
Yeah, it's
really
infuriating.
cold.
It truly is infuriating.
It's ridiculous. Just give me half ice, Dave.
Okay. Someone's had a problem before. Sounds like.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now everyone's seen the Sonic commercials with those two guys that we don't know their names, but they're like our parents. And okay, so food wise, because they have thousands of items evidently. Because so I didn't grow up near Sonic. Like there was no really Sonics in my small town. We were the big boys, the Burger Kings and the Taco Bells of the world. But like food wise, what would you get at Sonic? What was your go-to?
See, the problem is the Sonic drinks, I will stand by them till I die. Yeah. They're so good. Sure. But honestly, cannot say the same for the food. It was really the closest option to my house, and that was really the reason we went there. And if food wise, if we're talking food, it would have to probably be Whataburger, which I know is been controversial recently.
Very
in the gaming space.
Okay. Oh yeah,
I see Nate Shot talking garbage. Courage, yep, they're all talking garbage. I don't like it. Not one bit.
You know, it is very specific though. I think the Texas. I think it is.
It's just fine. I don't. It's just fine. Like I remember going there and having a fine burger. I did not enjoy my time, but I wasn't like this. This is where Apollo and Zeus eat when they come to Earth. Like it was just. It was fine. People love Whataburger so much. And I'm like, I feel like the patties are just better elsewhere.
So here's the trick, right?
Okay.
The burgers are trash at Whataburger. But wait.
All right. Wait.
If it's before 11 a.m. or after 11 p.m., the honey butter chicken biscuit is unbelievable.
Honey and butter and chicken and biscuit.
Yes.
Wow.
It is a godsend. Truly amazing, incredible.
Is it going to be better than Chick-fil-A?
Yes. Better than Chick-fil-A's
easily.
Biscuit?
Yeah.
Easily better than Chick-fil-A.
Easily. Not even a competition.
Wow.
So is the honey and butter already on it, or do they give it to you to put on it?
Oh, it's all lathered. It
gets shipped from the factory like that, Trevor. Come on.
There's
no guy back there
going here soon
with a butter knife just spreading stuff on buns, dude. That's how they just get it from the factory like that.
Okay. So good.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I sound like that's bad. I feel like that's bad.
It's efficient, but that's how they spread the buns.
Anyway, so I haven't had that before. I'm 100% going to do it. I might just get one when I'm down playing the old Rangers. Playing the Rangers.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, we're not bring up that other team.
That's the Rangers. Just the Rangers.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan, I would say, but I definitely did grow up in Houston, so this is a strange time for us all here.
Okay, happens. We'll all get through it together.
Right. Yeah.
We probably won't. Society will fall apart.
Yeah.
No, that was interesting. So now Trevor, because Trevor went a little bit off script there. We have a format, and he was just like, how long you been gaming? And I was like, what? That's not. But he was tying it into.
I was trying to tie it in.
Food,
I'm trying to get better.
And
smooth.
He's trying to get better at it.
Put it on the bingo cards. That was smooth. I thought it was a good transition.
This is why he's host number 2. This is really the real reason. We're working on it. Every Wednesday we meet, we coach. It's great.
I'll accept that.
None of that stuff happens. So you've been gaming for a while. You're only 25 years old. You're a young lad. All right. But you got a lot going for you already. You're already a gigantic YouTuber. You're huge. You're married. You're on a gaming organization. There's a lot happening for Noah. But what was little baby Noah? Like what was
Take
what
me
was
back.
Noah?
Take me back.
Take me back. You're 3 years old. You're hungry. You're crying. No. What did you do before content creation, before gaming, before all of that? And at what point did you decide to take it full time and to really make it your career?
So I mean, I truly think that a lot of people nowadays kind of get into gaming with this preconceived notion that if they game a lot, they're going to become these big YouTubers and stuff like that. When I was growing up, that wasn't like YouTube wasn't a thing. There was no gaming YouTubers when I started gaming. It was all a brand new space. YouTube still had the like day one layout, and it was just those early Xbox and then Xbox 360 games that I kind of got into. Obviously, I played RuneScape, as I mentioned. I played some PC games, but I think I really kind of took off gaming whenever it was in those early Xbox 360 days. That's when I started playing online all the time. Okay. And funny enough, I started my channel on Skyrim, which is a really random game to like. It's a game that you wouldn't, I guess, see an FPS kind of person starting out on, but that's where I started. It was a game that I played like literally. I think I had 1,000 hours in Skyrim overall.
A 1,000? No.
Yeah, no. I found every single thing that you could do. I like hacked my account. I did all these different things, and that was kind of my game. So I started doing that, and just kind of started uploading videos on it. Did some Call of Duty videos. It really wasn't a big thing until I kind of got into the later part of high school. I was still working like normal jobs during the summer. I was doing working for a survey company, which is basically like those guys who stand with tripods on the side of the road and measure distances with electronics. I did that for a few years during the summers, worked different jobs. And around high school is kind of when I started uploading zombies. And
that's huge.
That was kind of the big... I think I got 30,000 subs in a month and went from like 10,000 subscribers to 40,000, and basically haven't stopped making it my full time since then. I just decided, hey, I'm going to put everything into this and kind of continue on with my life and hope it turns into something. So graduated high school, went to college, finished college, and by the time I finished college, I think I had around 3 million subscribers. So
that's interesting. Why? You mean you decide this pretty early on in high school that you're like, I'm a zombies. I do this now. This is what my job. This is how I'm gonna make money. Yeah. Why did you decide to go to college and then not only go but like just finish and get a degree? And also, what degree did you get?
I got an economics degree. I started out as a electrical engineering, which is a lot of very difficult things. I went to University of Texas at Austin, and it was the hardest program that I think I could have chosen. It was unbelievably difficult. And at that point, I had to decide, hey, I either need to drop out of school, switch majors, or I'm going to not be able to do YouTube anymore, because it's just, I can work really hard, but there's physically not enough hours in the day to work on, because at that point I was doing 2 videos a day. I had classes, homework, studying for exams, etc. So I switched majors, went to economics from there, and I guess I don't know. I don't know if I have a good reason why I stayed in. I always just kind of told myself, like, if I start this, I'm gonna finish it. Like, I'm not gonna let all this money go to waste that I spent, that my mom helped pay for at the start, everything like that. I felt like it would just all go to waste if I stopped. So
yeah,
I don't know. It was a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. It's near impossible, but made it through, got the degree, and now it's doing a really good job of sitting on my wall over there doing absolutely nothing. So I guess it was all worth it in the end. So.
No, but I think that's a mature response to have, or a mature decision to make, to go and get a degree. I feel like a lot of, at least people like, I say Trevor and my age, like we're ancient. We're only like 4 years older, but I think 4 years is enough time to be like, either I'm going to get this degree and do this job, or I'm going to give everything I can to content creation. Like, we had to make a choice, or you were kind of like, I'm already decently big playing zombies, I'm just gonna keep doing this. But then you were like, I'm just gonna get a degree on the side as well, like in my free time, while I make however much money I'm making zombie videos. It's just I think it's a mature decision, and one that we often don't get to make, being older content creators.
Yeah, it's one thing that whenever these up and coming guys, especially around the Fortnite boom, where there's just channels left and right popping out of nowhere that are just super popular. People have kind of asked my advice on some stuff. Just guys that I like pop into their Twitch chat, say hi. I always try to let people know, like, if you can do it, you should. Like, it's worthwhile to get an education. Like, just as being a well-rounded person. Like, I mean, I met my wife in college. I made some great friends in college. It's a great experience. And if you can do that at the same time, you don't have to get straight A's. I mean, I was getting like B minuses, just kind of getting by, staying in my degree. But I think it is a worthwhile experience. And if you can do it, you should. So that's always kind of the advice I try to give people.
Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely true. It's like I can't remember who. We were talking to Ava JJ. Ava GG rather on the podcast, and she was kind of like, I think you just learn a lot socially when you're in college. Like, you just
a ton,
even more than you learn anything about the topics or whatever. You just like learn how to be an adult in college and how to interact with other people.
Yeah, I think it's important. Like, you kind of, if you grew up where, like, in the kind of area I did, where, I mean, everyone's pretty similar. It's not very diverse. You just get to meet so many different people, so many different points of view. Just from different backgrounds, different lifestyles, and I don't know. It helped me. It helped me grow a lot as a person, just being there and seeing everyone and talking to people. So
yeah,
it was very valuable for me. I don't regret the money I spent or the time I spent getting the degree at all. So
no, that's definitely a good idea. The kids, you just really gotta get that degree. Just do it, or certificate, like whatever it may be. You should really do it, because just in case you being a Fortnite content creator doesn't work out, and I'm sure it will because you're nuts, but if it doesn't, you can go and be an electrical engineer, like NoahJ almost was.
Yeah, and that said, me and Paul both don't have degrees. All right.
Yep. So this is all we got. Thanks.
But I, in my defense, I like really, really wanted to get one, and they said no. They're like, you know what, you can't do both because baseball takes a lot of your time, all of your time actually.
That's
every
true.
moment of your time. So
yeah,
it wasn't my fault. That's what I like to say.
Not equivalent to clicking some buttons on a computer. Say that much for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's acknowledge that, NoahJ, very successful content creator, backup degree.
Stop.
TrevorMay, also very handsome. TrevorMay, backup baseball player. Paul, I can reset your Apple ID. If this doesn't work out, I will help you with your iPod.
Oh, you don't know where the SIM card goes?
We're all on the same level. All three of us. We're all even. We're all right here.
Look at us.
Look at all of it. Hey, who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
I think this is a great segue, Paul. We're wearing the same color shirt.
Are we really?
Exactly. We're wearing like peach colored pink. Like, what are the chances?
There's so much.
Dude. I was waiting for Trevor to bring it up, because if he wasn't going to, I was looking for a segue to get that in there.
Yeah, I don't know how there would be a segue, so I just made one. That's how
Trevor,
we do it
are you
here.
live right now?
No, I'm not live. I'm just recording, but you're going to see it on the video.
Wait, I wouldn't check you.
I wouldn't check you before. I wouldn't check your, and I was like, there's just no way that he's wearing that sweatshirt today. And I'm wearing I have one of these shirts. Like, think about it. Think about statistically, what the chance. We're like so much alike. It's not even funny. It's disgusting.
It's kind of gross. It freaks me out a little bit.
All right. Well,
this is about Noah, not about us.
This is about Noah. So we know obviously that zombies is a huge part and continues to be a huge part of your channel and your content. But
very true.
And I'm assuming you've obviously been playing CODs, like a lot of different. There's how many CODs have been now? Like 12. You probably played pretty much all of them. 12
billion. It seems like at this point, but yeah. Somewhere around there.
Okay. So I'm going to tailor this question a little bit. It's done a little bit differently for most people, but so does COD remain your favorite game ever to play? Is it like just if you weren't recording? And I know that when you're a content creator, it kind of those things meld. Like you're creating the content in the games kind of makes it fun. Mm-hmm. So, but what is your favorite game ever to play? And is it different than creating the content? Is there a separation there, or do those things remain kind of linked?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I mean, the kind of there's I kind of look at my channel as like a variety when it's time to be, and just kind of same old whenever it's just a normal Tuesday. So I've been kind of reaching out a little bit and mixing it up. So at this point, I'm kind of doing half zombies content, which is just the same old Call of Duty custom maps. I just play a map that a map maker makes, and then kind of mixing that up every other day with like survival games. So right now I'm playing through Dying Light for the first time. I played through like Strain of Deep, which is kind of like a Subnautica type game, which I've also played. And I think that is really important. That, again, I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier, the different up and coming Fortnite players and everything. If you don't find a way to like branch out and do something that you truly enjoy at least a third of the time, it's not gonna be sustainable. I mean, so many people, I'm probably one of the, like, definitely not the best, but one of the older like channels on the platform that's still around and still like doing it as my job, because I've kind of prioritized over the years, if I'm not having fun with something, then either stop doing it or start melding into other content that you can enjoy. I just think it's, because I mean, the number one thing that kills channels isn't just views going down, not like any other external sources, except that the creator stops uploading, or you can just so blatantly tell that they're just sitting there forcing it every single day. So to answer your question, I think it's important that I still enjoy Call of Duty, which I do. I still enjoy playing it, but I definitely don't play it in my free time, so that it can stay enjoyable for me whenever I do go on and start playing the games. And in my free time, I like to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. That's been my go-to recently. Smash and League. Yeah. So completely different game. Yeah. Completely different games than what I usually play. But that's just because, I mean, I'm a gamer and I like to just play a lot of different games. So
to mix it up. Mine's been Slay the Spire off stream.
I saw you tweeting about that.
Yeah, I don't really play that much off stream anymore. It's really interesting to get the kind of perspective from a lot of people, or a lot of the people that we've talked to on the podcast. They make that connection between creating like the process of like figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and what's like getting kind of interaction stuff, and that makes playing the games even more fun. Like knowing that later, like if you're gonna make it into a YouTube video, or if you're streaming it live, or if something crazy happens, you're like, wow, that's so funny because it happened, and it's gonna be funny again later on Instagram, and that kind of makes the job like super the career like super fun. So
being able to share everything,
and I think that drives creativity, and a lot of people trying different stuff because they want to maintain like I want to be creative here a little bit in a different game that I don't play, and things like that. And it sounds like you have that idea pretty much unlocked, and that would explain the continued success for as long as it's been. I mean, that's awesome. And I think it's really valuable for people to kind of think about.
Yeah. 100%. If you're the number one rule is, if you're not having fun, your viewers are not going to have fun either. And as much as you can try to hide it, if you're just sitting there looking at the clock saying, okay, I just want to get like a 3-hour stream in, everyone's going to notice, no one's going to be enjoying themselves, and it's just a bad situation for everyone. But go ahead. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, on the flip side of that, when you're playing a game that you're having a blast, I'm sure you guys can agree, it's the best feeling in the entire world. When you're just having a blast, everyone's enjoying it. Who's watching the stream? You're playing with friends. It is the best feeling. It's my favorite part of the job, easily.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just a side note, unless you're not having fun because you're either scared shitless or you're tilting off the planet, people seem to love that. Yeah, they love those things. Those things are fine. Yes. But if you're tilting to a point where you don't want to ever play, that's different. But if you're I recently saw a clip of four different deaths of Dr. Disrespect. Do you guys see that?
Yes. Wow. I know exactly what you're talking about.
They played his rage all happening at the exact same time. It is hilarious. One of the best clips I've ever seen. So really, see that kind of stuff that plays, but in the end, you gotta have fun.
Yeah. I feel like this is new. We're in the this is breaking the fourth wall, but we're in the podcast Discord. If we talk about like a popular clip, I want to post it because selfishly, I just want to see all the clips that we talk about. That sounds amazing.
Hey, you just spitball brainstorm right in the middle of the pod right there, dude.
I did, dude.
Let's see if we can get a channel for it put up right now.
The innovation channel.
Let's go, administrators. Throw it up.
Noah's gonna have to calm down, because if he doesn't calm down, he's gonna be the third creator on this thing, and it's gonna be a lot. All right.
Yeah.
He's being too supportive.
Way too supportive. You want to be a host? Yeah, you don't want to F around and be a host, dude. Bro.
I'm just going to start spouting ideas for the podcast. Just right in here.
What a phenomenal idea.
Around to be a host.
A podcast about the podcast. I would watch that.
Stop.
Okay.
Too many good ideas.
That breaks down the podcast. Jesus.
You made a point earlier, Noah, of that you don't play COD offline or when you're not streaming. So I essentially have like kind of two questions about that. One, is it because you kind of alluded to this a little bit, but like you want it to be excited about, you want to be excited about that game when you play it, and so you choose not to play it offline? So does like build your excitement when you get to play it, or is it because you're just burned out from that game?
It kind of depends on the timing, especially because it's not just the base game. Like I still am playing a 4-year-old game, and Black Ops 3 is most of the videos that I make on COD, just because it has the best zombie mode and that has the community workshop. So I think one of the best feelings in the world is whenever one of these really, like, the map makers are just super, super talented, and whenever like these guys spend sometimes up to years on these maps. It's insane. They put in so much work. It's incredible. So whenever one of these maps comes out, it's like Christmas. Like, I cannot wait to hop on and play this map and record it. And that kind of plays into the excitement part of it. Like, it's good to be excited about that kind of stuff. Yeah. And kind of the other side of that is if there's nothing out, like I look at the workshop, there's just nothing new. It's some guy who like imported a picture of someone's face, put it on a wall, and then just like called it a map, and that's all there is in the store. Those days are a little rough. Those days are you kind of just like, okay, I don't really feel like doing anything. But yeah, it helps a lot, like keeping it fresh by not playing it offline and keeping it kind of like almost like the community game, like where whenever you're playing that game, you're just interacting with your community, and that's kind of how I look at it.
See, because I'm kind of taking that a little bit like almost like a warning in a way, the way you said it, because I'm really enjoying Escape from Tarkov right now. Like I'm all in it. It's I die laughing whenever I play it, and sometimes I play it off stream, and now I'm like, should I stop doing that?
Nah, like, I mean, it's a feel thing. Like, if you're enjoying it, and play it. You know? I
know, but am I potentially ruining future content because I've been playing it so much? Like, am I burning the candle at both ends, essentially? You know?
I mean, technically, but
self-reflection.
Again, like, at the end of the day, like, video games are fun. Like, so if you enjoy playing off stream, you're like, I really want to play it. I can't. You know what, Paul? You know what you should do? Just record everything all the time.
True.
Fixed it.
Put it in the innovation channel.
On YouTube only. There you go.
My editor's gonna love that.
Offline moments, number 1.
Hit him with 16 hours of video and comb through this.
Offline moments, just me just blank staring at the street. Like, you get to see a real gamer game.
All the lights are off. You're just sweaty, just sitting there. You still have food from dinner on your mouth. Like,
I'm in my robe. Like,
yeah.
You're like, I got a lab key. I gotta run straight to extract.
Oh god,
that's nothing happens. It's just you creeping.
Yeah, you know what, dude? Honestly, heck it. That sounds like a great idea.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
thanks.
Whenever I'm playing a game, I'm always recording. Even if I'm just playing with friends, I've always got that replay buffer on. So if anything really cool happens, hit the button, save it forever.
Really?
And yeah. I mean, I've gotten like 90% of my Twitter clips that don't come from videos are just like me playing offline. I'm like, oh, that was kind of cool. Clip that and upload it.
There you go.
You have a program that does that for you? Replays?
Yeah, OBS. It's kind of like the little flashback feature in OBS. Records like the last.
OBS does so much stuff.
Oh, it's great.
that we don't even know about.
Can we shout out OBS for literally making the careers of like thousands and thousands of people?
Free program, by the way.
Without this program, man.
Can you imagine if the guys but the developing OBS were just like, meh, and just stopped one day?
Yeah, right. And we would all still be streaming on like Xfire. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh. Or what was that one that you had to pay for early in the game? XSplit.
Oh yeah, XSplit. I used to use that. Yeah, when I first started streaming, I was an XSplit.
Everyone's like, dude, there's a free one. It's OBS and it's better. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's great.
God, that's actually incredible. They stopped like streaming as a whole would collapse like one day.
Yeah,
please don't.
Everything's integrated.
Please
OBS. Now I'm scared.
Anyone any ideas? Well, that kind of being said, as far as like tips for being offline and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and your incredible brainstorming for this podcast, which I feel like we have to pay you for at some point. What's one thing that you wish you would have known when you started content creation? Like, what's the thing that you feel like has made the biggest difference and you wish you knew ahead of time? And what tip would you give to anyone that's just starting out on YouTube? Or any platform for that matter? It doesn't have to be YouTube.
Yeah, I'd say the number one thing is, especially when you're just starting out, just start making something. I see a lot of people, like the number one thing I see from people who are like, hey, like I get donations that ask this, I get tweets that ask this. Hey, I really want to start streaming. I was wondering if you like knew what the best webcam was, or like where I can get some stream graphics and stuff like that. And my advice to all those people is just start doing it. Like, you don't really know what it's like and how to improve your stream, what you're doing, until you start actually just putting out content. So I think that is kind of like, it's a little bit in a different sense, but even like I still do a video every single day, unless something happens where I just absolutely can't, or I'm just really, really not wanting to force it that day. I'm just kind of burnt out that day. I still put up a video every single day because I just want to force myself to create something every single day and kind of learn from that and grow from it. So I think especially starting out, just start streaming is my advice. Just start doing it, ask the questions later, and you can, like, you're not going to have thousands of dollars to have these crazy setups that streamers have, but that's okay. Like, if you look at the number one point that I make with people is that you don't need super expensive equipment to use. You just need to start doing it. Like, if you look at some of the top guys on Twitch, people like XQC, like all those kind of IRL streamers, they don't have crazy graphics, they don't have crazy stream transitions, they just have their webcam in the corner of the screen and they're just talking and making the content. So I don't know. I think it's important to just put yourself out there first and then worry about the logistics later on.
Just make and
create,
then get feedback, make a decision, and go from there. And make and do it over and over and over and over and over again. Then at some point down the road, you make a decision one way or the other. Like, that's just kind of how it works. I mean, it's way dumbed down, but that's how it works. So.
If there's ever a debate or question about, like, do graphics help, draw eyes or draw viewers, it's like, I guess, but at the end of the day, that has to be such a small amount, because look at Asmongold. Like, look at his buttons on Twitch. Look at his everything about, like, his layout is like Microsoft Paint, and he's like one of the biggest World of Warcraft streamers on the planet.
Soda has nothing.
Soda has a baller computer or a camera now. His setup is actually
he's got a great camera. Yeah, obviously he's upgraded, but like, he just doesn't care. He doesn't care about those things either. And XQC is another thing. He would film and he would have a camera in 240p and would not care, like, at all.
Yeah.
It's not part of it. And that's part of their thing, right? So you don't need it. Like, sometimes it's fun to like plan stuff and get new stuff and make it like an event when you unveil it and that kind of stuff. But in terms of like people coming and be like, wow, there's not enough numbers scrolling on the screen, I'm out. That doesn't happen. Nobody does that. It's all about you.
It's true. It's true. So, it's very good.
Awesome. So you know what time? I'm fired up. You know what time it is? It's ad time, but I'm not going to read it because we got a video now for it.
Does it involve video now for it?
So put it in post and action. The May Contain Action podcast is presented by PrintLoyal.com. They partnered with talented artists creating incredible gaming fan art and make it available to you to rep your favorite games. New art is added weekly, and Drop One, featuring art inspired by Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Destiny, is now available at printloyal.com. Love games? Show it with Print Loyal. Also, coming soon, some special Star Wars content. So check out the website, give them a follow, and see what's up. And cut. All right, there it goes. It's in there.
Wow.
Did it. Yeah, no,
that
crazy.
That was insane. How'd y'all do that?
No, you can watch it later.
Yeah. Look at us. We got ads.
Everybody get that thing or buy
the stuff off that website.
That's the good site. Use that one.
Yes.
A personal endorsement from Noah J. Can we somehow put that?
Clip that?
In the video?
Yeah. I'm gonna clip that part.
Hey,
and I'm gonna post that. Yeah.
Noah J here. Or can we piece it together where he says the exact thing, but it's like from different segments of the entire podcast?
Just one word at a time.
Jay, here, that thing. Like a ransom note.
Currently taking notes. We need that. Thank you.
Where's the innovation channel? We really need to get this going.
Really need the innovation channel.
Put it in post. All right. That bingo
that's
spot.
Such a good idea.
That bingo spot has been covered like 14 times.
Absolutely.
Today. Cool. All right.
Bingo slot. Yeah, that's good.
Very cool.
Trevor doing bingo. Well, all right, Trevor, you know more about this than I do.
Do you want me to hit him?
I want you to hit him with it. All
right. So we're in our next guest segment here, and where we ask the hardest hitting questions of the day.
I'm ready.
This segment, just for future, just a little bit of an announcement, is going to be influenced heavily by viewers and listeners in the future. I don't think we're very clear on how to do that going into this episode, but I think going into the future, we're going to get it down. But this one came up a lot, dude. When's the damn firebow tutorial coming out?
Oh my God.
When is it happening, Noah?
I thought I could get through without it. No.
What is a firebow?
Also, what is it? I don't know.
What is this whole thing?
Okay.
Even?
All right. So
this is a community meme you have with your community.
Yes, it's probably the old. It is. It's the oldest running meme on the channel. So a couple years ago, I think like 4 years ago at this point, I hosted a charity zombies tournament with all the zombies guys, hosted on my channel. Everyone else streamed it, and it was raising money for St. Jude's, and we reached 100,000 in like 7 hours, which was really cool. So next year we did the same. It was the same format, same kind of event. But I said this time, if we raised $200,000, I would upload the firebow tutorial. And essentially that is a bow on Der Eisendrache that you build. This is not making sense to anyone who doesn't play Zombie. It's a super weapon. It's a big weapon that you build on one of the maps. And I made tutorials there's 4 of them, like 4 different elements. I made tutorials for 3 of them and then got really lazy and didn't make the 4th one. And people were just constantly asking every stream, hey man, I'm still like waiting for that firebow tutorial so you can, so I can beat the map and everything. And I was like, dude, there's like a billion tutorials online. You don't have to watch mine, but everyone was really interested in mine. So I said during the second charity event that if we reached $200,000, I would upload the firebow tutorial. And we did. And it's still coming.
It's really? You're like, you know what? Really? Don't want to do this.
It's still coming. I promise. It's in the works. It's
you know when you release that, it's going to get more views than you've ever seen in your life, right?
Yeah,
it's going to be your number.
Actually going to be. So the funny story. I actually every single year for April Fools, I have a new firebow tutorial. 2 years running now. They've been really great so far. One of them is one of my only age restricted videos as well.
Really?
It featured a lot of Ricardo.
Hot.
When that was a hot meme. So.
Dude.
Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. So it's coming soon is the answer to that guy's question.
You just decided to not do it. That's so funny.
I feel like we're ignoring the elephant in the room here that you lied to get charity money. And that's
okay. All right. Listen, I haven't not fulfilled it. I'm still in the works. That's why it's coming soon. It's still coming soon.
A morally ambiguous statement. No, that's hey.
You're like, technically, it hasn't not come out yet. I didn't put a timeline on it.
Yeah. Someone gets it finally.
Yeah. Firebow. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god. Okay, I'm sorry. The non-meme question here, or part that we want to kind of touch on, is you recently on YouTube, as almost all your content at this point is, you just got a billion views on YouTube.
Oh, that's so a billion with a B, dude.
1 billion.
That's 1,000 million for those of you.
That's a lot. I don't know. That's weird.
That's wild. That's like 1,000 million. Right? 1,000 million?
Yeah. And common knowledge, right, is you get $1 per view on YouTube. So you're like,
okay,
you're a billionaire,
and you still aren't making that for the tutorial for charity.
Oh, dude, seriously, imagine not.
Dude, the craziest part about that is that 1 billion people still haven't figured out I'm not even that entertaining or funny yet.
Wow.
I've still got them all fooled. It's insane.
Content creation that think it's about like being funny or entertaining or really good at the game. It's about deceiving your viewers.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about an elaborate hoax.
And that's what I've been trying to teach them since the start. And they're all falling for it still to this day.
Wow.
God, it's finally nice to meet someone like-minded.
Thank you.
Billion views.
Thank
you. So what do you think it is about your community or yourself, like we were just touching on, that allows you to play so many different games, right? So, I mean, you're kind of not all over the place, but you've played a varied amount of games, but still retain enough viewership to hit 1 billion views. Like your views are spread out fairly evenly, or no matter what you play, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually been weird recently. Like my go-to game, the Call of Duty that I've been playing for years, is actually getting like less views than my survival series recently, which is just, I mean, awesome, but weird. It's just a weird feeling. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I actually don't know the question to it. Like, I mean, like when I was in middle school, high school, I was always the shy kid. Like, I'm still like to a large extent like the shy kid. Like, I don't talk super loud. Like, I'm always kind of just like listening more than I'm talking, which is why it's like just quick antidote. Wait, what?
Take your time.
What is the word that I'm trying to say?
Not antidote. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Antidote, like the story, a small story, a short story.
Anecdote.
God, I went to college. I promise. All right.
Antidote.
So when I first started like putting my voice in videos when I was in high school, like because before then I just did like text on screen, like all those. When I first started putting my voice in videos, like I definitely wasn't as energetic still, but I mean, I was more energetic than I was just like in a normal conversation. So the first time my mom, because I would always record them with my family not home because I got really self-conscious that I was just talking to myself in my room. So the first time that my mom came home when I was recording a video in my room, she like came upstairs like scared. She was like, "There's a person here that is in our house," and she like legitimately was scared because she didn't think it was me talking up there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I think
that's horrifying.
I think she obviously figured it out, but yeah.
Thank
so
goodness.
that I honestly don't know. I'm super thankful for it. I'm super thankful that like I still have fans that come out and watch whatever I play, but I don't know why they are here, but I appreciate them.
Consistent. I mean, I think you think consistency is one of the biggest.
Yeah. I mean,
the
like
biggest drivers.
If people know if there's something new that interests me, like I'm going to be playing it and I'll be having fun with it. So hopefully if I'm having fun, they're having fun too.
Yeah. Sometimes it's that simple. That's awesome.
I really think it is. To that effect, like, no, I don't know how your viewers respond. Like, have you had your wife in any content? Has she come on, like, just in a cameo or anything like that?
Yeah, she's been in a few streams. I do something called a sellout stream, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. I basically sit there and react to donated videos for like 2-3 hours.
Oh, you named that. Interesting. I just do that every day.
Yeah. So she's been on a few of those. She's been on a few just like kind of vlog type stuff. So not a ton, just because I don't know. It's just mostly games for me, but
Makes sense.
She's like, people know who she is, like especially on Twitter. She made a Twitter account recently, everything like that. So people know who she is and love it when she roasts me about stuff on Twitter. So it's great.
Oh, everyone loves it. So yeah, I mean, essentially the point I was making and bringing that up is that every now and then my wife will pop in on the stream and, you know, chat, like loses their mind, like, oh, mom's here. Then again, they do think any female that ever appears on the screen is also mom.
Yes,
like they're young turtles for some reason. But so mom comes on screen, and I think people just appreciate seeing genuine relationship. So when they see you and your buddy, or you and your wife, or whoever it may be, and you guys have genuine human interaction, it's like people want to see that.
Yeah.
Which I never thought people would, because I've been blessed enough to have like those kind of relationships around me at all times. So I'm not like looking for it necessarily online. Not that people don't have them in real life, but I think it's interesting that people are seeking and enjoy content, which you see like just people having genuine relationship, hanging out with each other. It's great.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. It's definitely like, I wouldn't say of the utmost importance, but it's really cool to have them, like the viewers and fans and everything like that, like know things about your life and be able to relate to like where you are in life and stuff like that as well. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Totally agree. Sellout stream. I gotta just call it.
Yeah,
call it what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
I have trouble with those.
Do you have trouble with those?
I really do. I was like, hey guys, we're gonna do a solid stream, and you just donate me some money for some links. They're like, oh, you mean just link it in chat free? I'm like, no, donate it. They're like, all right, cool. Can I get permission to link these 5 videos? I'm like, no.
All right, yeah, I'll donate. Here's
bro. I know exactly how much money you make. I'm not giving you any money.
Alexa, how much money does Trevor May make?
Oh my goodness, probably gonna say something.
All right, it's
now we're all sitting here quiet, like what?
Alexa, hello.
Oh my god, everyone's Alexa's going crazy.
Oh wow, Fox Disney for some reason is involved in it. Alexa, I think, is drunk. I think I spilled water on her earlier. Never mind.
And moving on. Moving on from my salary. Thank you.
Look up how much Trevor makes.
I'm you know how many people probably just Googled it? Great.
Well, now this is awkward.
Yeah, it's fine. We can make it not awkward. Let's play a game. Who's ready to play a game?
Trevor. I'm ready.
Is it how much you make? Because I already know.
No, okay, no, it's not. It's actually going to be way harder for you than that.
That was the game.
It's easy, or it's simple, but effective. We're going to do some Call of Duty trivia. I want to know how well Noah knows his game. And I know that Paul, you've played a lot of Call of Duty in your heyday, in your day too.
Yeah.
Right? You played absolutely Call of Duties. Wasn't it one of the first games that you streamed?
It was. It was indeed Black Ops 2.
I knew it. So here we go. We got 9 questions. They are multiple choice. Being multiple, if they weren't multiple choice, you guys would literally have no chance. So thank God they have some answers. All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
We're gonna start with some simple things, and it's gonna get in a little bit more obscure things I'd never even heard of. So,
all right.
Question number 1.
How much does Trevor May make?
Okay. So
I know. Pick me.
2.2 mil. 2 point.
It's 2.205. I worked very hard for that.
Sorry. 05.
You don't know how much that was in factored. You have no idea.
I think it's close without going over.
3. That's crazy.
Anyway, the question of the game we're playing, focus.
Sorry. 2.2.
They're all multiple choice. So before you blurt out the number, let me just read the numbers. All right.
So sorry.
When was the first Call of Duty title released? Your choices are 2003, 2007, and 2010.
When you said 2, I thought you were going to say 2.2 million, and I was going to.
I would have lost it. That would have been a great answer choice.
I'm glad you're having so much fun.
I am going to say 2003 because I'm pretty sure Call of Duty 4 came out in 2007 and it was number 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3.
That's some hot math.
Paul, what do you got?
I'm going to need those multiple choice one more time for me. Hit me with them.
2003? 2007, 2010.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was just so on the money, so much on the money you make. 2003. Yeah, 100%.
You are both correct. It is 2003. 1-1.
Oh, sound effects.
For those of you keeping track at home, it is 1-1. All right, question number 2.
Oh, these are going to be hard, Trev.
Fans watched how many hours of Advanced Warfare gameplay during opening week alone?
0.
The choices are
Okay, sorry. Yep.
1 million hours, 5 million hours, or 16 million hours.
Ooh, that's an outlier. It's an outlier up there.
16 sounds random. 1, 5, or 16. What's my time frame again?
1 week. The first week it was open.
A whole week? 16 for me.
No, it says 16. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna dial
AW
in.
was pretty popular when it first came out.
That's true when it first came out. I'm gonna say 5.
And Noah, you are incorrect. It is 5 million. Paul gets it 2-1.
No, that game's trash. Oh man.
Yeah, well, it evidently
so
had.
bad.
Remember how much fanfare it had. Remember it was different. There was all these new things.
Everyone was so excited about
Yeah.
it. Really? It was only 5? I guess it's a
I
lot.
had the most thumb down video in COD history.
No, that was
the
Infinite
one?
Warfare.
That was Infinite Warfare when they kept
Yeah,
going with it.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, no, Infinite was like the sequel to Advanced.
Oh, that's right. They're like, more jetpacks.
That one flopped, but this one is gonna. This
Do
time.
you guys remember the clown outfits? We're bringing them back.
Oh my god! All right, we got number 3. This is another number 1. How many total grenades are thrown in COD games over 5 years?
Oh my lord. Okay.
Total grades over 5 years.
The 3 choices, all of like literally from 5 years ago to now. How many grenades were thrown with all the CODs that are out?
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
The numbers are 175 million, 300 billion, 579 billion.
Yeah, I'm also gonna.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say 579 billion.
I agree.
I'm gonna say 579.
Both say 579 billion. Both are incorrect. It is 300 billion grenades.
Oh,
Dang,
5 years of
no.
COD.
The
So it is
79.
2-1 Paul. 2-1 Paul.
right.
This is not going the way I thought it would. Question number 4.
So many.
Literally next
Can't
to the
even
game.
count that high.
Next to the game, it says Call of Duty trivia, and then in parentheses it says "Good luck, Paul." Yeah, suck it, Trevor.
Hey, trust me, this is getting a little more obscure here soon. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 sold how many copies in its first month? The answers are 7.4 million, 8.8 million, or 10.2 million.
Dude, just ask me how to build a fire bow. I can tell you some of it because I'm still working on it.
Oh yeah, are you working on it? Good.
Yeah. As
Everyone
we
who
speak.
came to St. Jude is still waiting. So,
Oh man. I'm going. Well, what was the 8 one?
8.8.
Yeah, that one.
read them to me one more time.
7.4, 8.8, or 10.2.
10.2.
No, wait, 7.8.
He's going lower.
Wait, you're going 7.4 now?
So yeah.
Okay. You're both wrong now. It is 8.8.
Dude, I should. Isn't there
there's
some
three
sort of like
choices.
statistics on like staying with your first choice? You should never, unless you're
Seriously.
absolutely sure.
right.
Oh my, this is bad.
You literally
Okay,
just
it's
lived out.
2-1. You're still in it. It's 2-1. There's 5 more questions.
So you physically, you're like in voice erased your answer and then circled the
Oh my god, it hurts.
Here we go. We're getting into obscure and very pointed. Noah, he's got a good chance of coming back here.
Okay. All right.
All right. In which TV series does the president play Call of Duty? It is The choices are the West Wing.
Tobey Maguire.
I'm not doing that again. The choices are the West Wing, House of Cards, Scandal, or Veep.
House of Cards.
House of Cards. Yeah.
It is House of Cards. You guys are both correct. 3-2, Paul.
All right.
We're about to go Obscureville population U2.
Am I?
All
Hey,
right.
if I win this, do I get to call in a chopper gunner?
Yes.
And Noah. Woo!
I don't know what
Dude,
that means.
I'm
but yes,
about
you
to
can do
quick
that.
scope you off the top of Rust right now. Let's go. Here we go.
There we go.
Run
Okay.
it back.
Oh, run it back.
All right.
All right.
Question number, is this 6? Yeah, it's 3-2. All right.
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
What musical Easter egg plays when you find all 3 sickle-holding teddy bears on Ascension?
This is gonna be bad if I get this one wrong.
What did you?
Are there choices?
Yes, the choices are Abracadabra, Jade Helm, Not Ready to Die, or Survival.
I get the genres for all those, please.
I know.
I'm going second for this one. I know my answer.
I need them one more time.
Abracadabra, Jade Helm, Not Ready to Die, Survival.
Go on, Jade Helm.
Abracadabra.
And the answer is Abracadabra.
Yeah, baby!
3-3! Jade Helm is a common used answer, but is not correct.
This always happens. Always lose it in the end. This is
Comeback.
on brand for me.
Comeback. Here we
All
go.
right.
Gosh, such
Question
a choke
number
artist.
7. Which map was the first zombie map?
Oh, come on.
Oh, you know this one. You know it.
The answers can be Call of the Dead, Origins, Shangri-La, Baruch.
So you
Wait.
said, or got it. Okay, sick.
Wait, Trevor, say those again.
Call of the Dead. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last one right. Origins, Shangri-La, or Verrucht.
And the question is, what's the first one?
What's the first zombie map? Do you not know?
No, okay. Wait, we'll answer, and then I have a caveat here. Hold on.
Okay.
Is this the last question?
No, there's 2 more after this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Verrucht,
I'm going to go for Ruct as well.
but neither of us are right.
It is Verrucht.
That's not right. That's not the
It is Verrucht.
quiz is
Technically,
wrong.
it is. What is it?
Verrucht was the second map. That's not the first one.
What's the first one?
Nocturne and Toten.
Well, there you
I would
go.
have got that one.
Okay, well, you both get the point. So,
All right, let's sing, dude.
4-4. Hey, I didn't. This is what the internet said, bro.
God forbid you fact check the game, Trevor.
How am I supposed to fact check the game?
Google search. What was first Call of Duty zombie map?
It just makes
I
me
mean,
think
that's
one
kinda
of these
where-
other
where-
answers
where I
were
got
incorrect
this,
as well.
It's literally where I got it. So
Can we get a
yes.
fact check on that 579 billion answer?
Yeah.
I
Whatever,
lost
it's 4-4.
confidence in all
Let's
the.
move on. Stop trying to undercut my game. All right.
no.
Question number 8. What is the name of the fictional world champion baseball team playing at Greenway Park on the Strike Zone map?
Okay, what are the answers?
Your 4 answers are Call of Duty Ghosts, Greenway Giants, San Diego Padres, San Diego Tsunami.
Greenway Giants.
The tsunami.
It is the San Diego Tsunami. It's 5-4.
God, no!
It's too
right.
easy.
All right, Paul, you have to get this to tie. That is if Noah gets it wrong. Then again, all he has to do is guess exactly the same thing you guess. Okay.
I won't do that. I won't do that unless it's absolutely right.
Final question. How many shots have been fired in the franchise since the first Call of Duty game debuted? How many total rounds have been fired?
There's no way to know that.
Well, you're going to hear the possible answers. 100 billion shots. 18 trillion shots.
More accurate.
22 quadrillion shots. Or 32 quadrillion shots.
I got mine. I'm ready.
What was C?
22 quadrillion shots.
Is that a real number?
That is a quadrillion is 1,000 trillion.
That seems too high. What was B?
18 trillion.
I'm gonna go 18 trillion.
I'm gonna go 22 quadrillion.
The answer is 32 quadrillion shots have been fired.
Gosh darn it!
Noah squeaks by.
Does that mean
And Paul gets the L. And this has been Call of Duty trivia, of which one of the questions may or may not have been
where
wrong.
the answers might not be correct?
Who knows? I don't know Call of Duty like Noah does. But I hope you had fun at home playing along.
Where the questions are hard and the answers are made up. And
Wow,
one of them
what
is
a
Tobey
great-
Maguire.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Last time we played a game and Trevor was in charge of it, Noah, it was like guess that celebrity by just the initials. He was like, your next initials are Toby. We're like,
For TM. And your hints are Toby.
Your hits are his last name is Maguire.
Really keeping
man.
it going, Trev. The solid
believe
game.
that
No,
one.
I like this twist on working trivia games. This is great. This
Yeah,
is actually
really good.
preferred.
Yeah. Who wants them just to go perfectly? You know what I mean?
Working trivia games. We're not really sure, but it's probably around there.
Maybe
Yeah,
put that
maybe.
one in the innovation channel to have the correct answers and answer choices.
The fact that we don't have an innovation channel yet is it's absolutely disturbing.
Seriously, we have all of our mods listening and our producer, and we still don't have an innovation channel. What are we doing?
What's the point? You know? Why are we gonna try? Why are we doing the show?
I don't know. That was fantastic. Nicely done, Noah. Nicely done. Winner,
Thank you,
chicken
thank
dinner
you.
again. Congratulations. Doing a great job. He won and got the chopper gunner, whatever. Totally fine.
One of
I won't call it
million.
in.
I won't call it.
Because Trevor, every time we played Call of Duty, Trevor would just go, "I can't find anyone because Noah's in the chopper gunner again." So I know how he feels about being
I'm
in the
just
chopper
running
gunner. So
around.
I'll
True.
refrain.
Yeah.
God, playing with Noah on COD was like the best and worst thing. 'Cause, like, if you're getting railed, you just keep on getting railed because the one guy that survives the chopper gunner is killing you over and over again.
Because you're running in the open just trying to get someone to shoot at you because everyone's high. Remember that one time though? I think I got a chopper gunner with Noah.
You did.
Shot myself.
That's impressive.
I blew up
There's
my.
like-
Everyone's
there's
like,
like
did
a
you just
big-
kill yourself? I'm like, yeah. Well, that's
It's like
me.
a big green arrow that says, "Hey, don't shoot here."
Yeah,
Just trying to get kills, bro.
I'm like, I don't get these often. I didn't know what the green arrow meant. So
I thought it meant go.
like,
I thought it
there's
meant
lots of
shoot
guys
here.
Let's you'll get lots of kills if you shoot here.
Love that. All right, so as we I kind of wrap up the almost at the stream, the podcast here, we like to give a little shout out Noah. So you can participate in this. You don't have to by any means, but me and Trevor like to shout out a content creator that we've been watching or are encouraged by, or just anyone in particular. It could be big, small, YouTube, Twitch, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
That we really like. Trevor, you want to start us off?
Yeah. So I constantly have a side monitor on, and there's videos playing, or there's a Twitch stream playing. And recently, I was reminded of Grumbe, the YouTuber who actually grew a lot in Fortnite, just taking everyone's clips and just memeing the crap out of them and making like super highly edited videos, and they're hilarious.
Wow.
Love that guy. It's great.
Yeah, so he is extremely funny. Just the things he thinks of and the way he plays stuff off. So I went on a little bit of a tangent last night and watched like 7 or 8 in a row. So
Did you really?
Yeah, and I remembered like I was watching Mercs like a couple months ago, and he got his link to him, and like he makes them for people, right? And like
oh, for sure.
Yeah, and themes them for their stream, and then they watch him. So it's kind of funny to watch him react. So yeah, he's great. His style's really awesome.
I love that.
If you're looking for a laugh, and if you liked Fortnite at any point, it's worth the watch.
Oh yeah, I like watching his when streamers react to his video.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like every video is 2 videos. It's the video and then the streamer watching their own video.
Like after someone links it to him. Yeah,
smart.
The next day. Yeah.
Well, my guy isn't anyone necessarily small by any means, but I've been enjoying his content both live in person and on stream, and that is our good friend Jordan Fisher.
Friend of the show. Jordan Fisher again.
Friend of the show, Jordan Fisher. Yeah, I feel like I've said it before, but I think I came from his recent musical, and he absolutely annihilated it. So I guess this is more just kind of a shout out to him. I don't watch as many content creators as I would, I think, like, just my personality, but I was also very sick over the week. But anyway, neither here nor there. Jordan Fisher's performance in Dear Evan Hansen is outstanding, to say the least. If you get a chance to watch Jordan act in any way, he's got a movie on Netflix that he's a part of. Show the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, and then Dear Evan Hansen he does live in New York City, which I know is not like the most convenient thing to go see, but if you get a chance to, outstanding. I laughed, I cried, I felt everything, felt all the emotions. And he's also just a very genuine human being and hasn't been streaming that much. So when he comes back, support him when you can. He's playing a lot of Overwatch and things like that, and he's doing really well. So, yeah, Jordan Fisher, my dude.
He's too good at life. It's insane.
Also, a friend of the pod.
It's exhausting.
He's a friend.
Of course. Friend of the podcast, Jordan Fisher. Absolutely. Noah, do you have anyone you've been thinking of or been enjoying recently you want to give a little shout out to?
Oh man. I guess the one that comes to mind is one of my good friends who's actually my intern right now. He's he has to do an internship. Yeah, for his college, he had to do an internship, and he was like, "Hey, I can go like serve coffee at this company, or I could come like help you out with editing and content creation, be a cameraman if you need to, be on the streams." He's in the kind of came from the zombies community as well. That's JC Backfire. Streams a lot on Twitch. So
nice.
Cool guy.
Is that all one word? JC space Backfire?
All one word. Oh yeah. Sorry. All one word.
JC Backfire
on Twitch.
That's nuts, dude. Anyone in the Syracuse area looking to be an intern
for real though? For real though.
Completely unpaid.
Same.
Hold my camera.
The university was super excited about it. They were like, "Wait, he gets how many views? Like, absolutely, you can be his intern. That'd be great."
Is he like a film major or something?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So cool.
That's fantastic.
Anyone majoring in social media want to do work with me, please? Thank you.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, Trevor are basically just looking for free services.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you. I'll give you like you like Reese's peanut butter cups. You can have. I can send you some of those. And
2.2 million.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
You know what? That was really free stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many M's you got. Everyone likes free stuff.
Yeah.
How many M's you got?
Yeah, dude. I'm in the Dose Commas Club, dude. My bad.
Dose Commas.
And having an intern, super cool. JC Backfire. I'll check him out, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So here we are at the end of the show. I know you guys don't want us to leave, but
it's bittersweet.
Before we go, Noah, what do you have coming up? You got any special events coming up? Anything charity related? Any merch? Any meetups? Any events? Anything coming up soon that you want to tell the people about?
Anything at all?
You see, well, first of all, I have an extra shout out to the dog next door for waiting until the end of the podcast to start barking. So that was really awesome. That was really awesome of Rover over there. But no, I mean nothing in the immediate future. I'm gonna be just on my channel, like I stream a lot, so it's a good place to just hang out with me, chat with me. And if you like watching my fans roast me and then me retweeting it because it's funny, on Twitter, I'm on Twitter a lot, and someone recently made an account called NoahJ, but I don't have eyebrows or something along those lines, and they just edit pictures of me and remove my eyebrows, and their pinned tweet says, "I will delete this account once Noah actually shaves off his eyebrows." So pretty busy in life, honestly. You got a lot going on right now, so that's about it.
That's the most random thing I've ever heard. Like, what? Why are you so fixated on my eyebrows? That's so weird.
Has 103 followers.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm jealous.
He's getting traction, man. You better.
Is on the come up, honestly. I'm waiting for him to start streaming, and it's just pictures of me without eyebrows.
Just scrolling.
Just a slideshow.
Like one of those digital picture frames. Just
with the Jeopardy music from the beginning of the episode, just playing in loop.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a picture of you on the account where you have a shirt on of you taking a picture of you with the shirt on taking a picture of you. And if this guy was really dedicated, he would have taken the eyebrows out of every single version of you, but he didn't.
I honestly thought that was a little bit of an insult that he decided to skip up those additional pictures of me on the shirt.
It's just lazy. It's like making videos for 3 of the major weapons and getting the fire bow. You know what I mean?
Can explain? Can't relate to whatever that is you just said.
And we've been roasting each other like crazy in this. This is great. I can't wait to do another roast. That's going to be fun when it happens someday. It's
going to be great.
Awesome. Well, and you're NoahJ456 on every platform, right? Twitter, Instagram.
That's the one. It's crazy. No one really tries to take a random name with some numbers on it. It's great. I mean,
that's nice.
200 IQ,
strategical maneuver. Honestly.
Strategical, yeah, for sure. Strategical antidote. We have 2 ways. So, moving on. We now have 2 ways, viewers and listeners. We now have 2 ways for you guys to be on the pod. In addition to the review of the week, you can now use hashtag AskMCA, that is the Make and Day in Action podcast, on Twitter when the next guest is announced, and you may have your question asked to the next guest. So that is hashtag AskMCA. You just put that in your tweet, include your question, and we're going to pick our favorite ones. Like I said, this week, didn't quite get the memo through, so maybe next week it'll be a little bit more.
We'll get it together,
hopefully.
But put it on the innovation board.
Innovation board. Put it on. So before we go, let's give a huge shout out to our review of the week. It is from Josh Goburn. They said, "This show makes time fly like crazy. The dynamic between Paul and Trevor is a treat." Wow, that's nice. And games they play are always fun to participate in as a listener. That's what they're for, so that's great. These 2 together provide great content and comedy week in and week out, and I can't wait to see where the show goes in the future. That's really nice. It's really nice. It was. I actually chose between that one, and there was another guy who said they're going to say content 50 times in this episode, and then I didn't choose that one. I chose this one. So being nice is going to get you a little bit farther, even though I've been thinking about that other comment way too much.
Clearly got under your skin.
Purposely avoiding that word.
I may or may not have been cringing every time Paul said content today. Don't forget to leave a rating yourself, and you might just make next week's show. This is the Make It Day in Action podcast. You can listen on all major carriers of podcasts, including Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play, SoundCloud, or you can watch the video on YouTube. 5-star ratings and leaving a review is always appreciated. Who knows? You might be on the next episode. Also, you can go follow at May Contain Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And finally, the May Contain Action podcast has its own YouTube channel, the May Contain Action podcast. All the episodes, the full episodes will be there. So if that is the way that you listen, stay tuned for that. They will usually be up on every Friday because it takes a little bit longer to do the video, but they will be there. Make sure you subscribe right now so that you won't miss any episodes. All right. I am Trevor May. Content. I'm Trevor May on Twitter, on YouTube, and on TikTok. I've been doing that to like my teammates, like just like walking around going content every time they make fun of my TikToks. Content. I know what I'm doing, and you guys all just sit on your asses. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to plugging. I am Trevor May on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. If you're interested in baseball, I also have a second YouTube channel, TrevorMay Baseball. There's going to be like vlogs and stuff on there soon. And I'm TrevorMay65 on Instagram, and I refuse to change it. Paul?
I love the numbers, by the way. I feel of a kin to you on Instagram now.
And no one ever steals it.
You've just shifted to be like, I'm going to change it soon to it's staying the way it is. Like,
yeah,
amazing. I am Paul, aka ActionJaxon. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ActionJaxon, on YouTube, youtube.com/ActionJaxon, on Twitter @ActionJaxon. Again, that's ActionJaxon. And on Instagram @ActionJaxon. By the way, because I didn't think of a clever number, and I just did like a by the way, because that was a thing for a while. Yeah.
Classic.
And here we are. Guys, thanks for listening. And Trevor, I want you to know I was gonna interrupt you during the outro, but you were killing it, so I don't wanna ruin it.
Okay, now interrupt me. What do you got?
I was gonna ask, so that the guy that left the comment, he said we're a real treat. One, I was gonna ask, what do you think we taste like? And two, he said it's fun to participate in the games. You think he's referring to my games, or you think he's referring to your games?
Probably both, Paul, because we do both good at making games, and obviously also really good at picking shirt. I'm assuming that we taste like peach, because that's the color of these shirts. All right. Whatever, guys, leave. I don't know if this is even going to be in the podcast, but if it is, have a great day. Enjoy your work.
Absolutely.
And this was the pod. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Noah. Appreciate you, bud.
Thanks, guys.
You're the best.